Hey guys, I have had chicken on all day long, just simmering. I've been wanting to make chicken and dumplings, and I needed the broth. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and get my chicken out and the bones. We're going to try to go through and clean the bones up a little bit. And yes, I've got a bad hair day going on. Laid down and took a nap, so I look like Cruella de Vil today. But oh well. I'm at home and it's cold and it's icy outside, and I wanted some warm, comforting food. So all I could think about is some really good old chicken and dumplings. Um, Larry and I grew up eating like the biscuit dumplings. You know, you just make up your dough and you just throw the dumplings in, and it makes like a dough. It's kind of doughy inside. It's done, but it's kind of a little bit chewy, more bready. And Larry doesn't like it like that. So he was raised um, eating dumplings that were rolled. And either one of them, to me, is just, both can be a pain in the butt. But I'm going to try rolling them today and cutting them out and putting them in this pot. So I can get all of the chicken bones and chicken and separated. Looks like I'm going to be able to do that. Okay. All right. I've got all the chicken out. Let's put you guys right over here. Oops. I hope it doesn't fall. Okay. There we go. I'll turn this light on. Maybe we can see a little bit better. Yeah. Maybe that'll work. Lord have mercy. Whew. It is what it is. Okay. I don't normally, when I'm making biscuits, I've said this before, I don't normally measure out anything. But for you guys today, I'm going to try to do that. I'm just going to get, I'm going to guess about a cup of flour. And I use self-rising flour, by the way. And let's get my card. You know, a lot of people use butter when they start cutting in to the flour. And I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use my lard I made. Because, guys, I swear it really is good. I'm not joking. It is so much better than, we'll do just a little bit more. Makes really, really good biscuits. I'm just going to cut this in like you would normally for a biscuit. And I don't know if you can see that, but it's a crumbly mixture that you want to get. Now, I still have my pot on simmer, my broth. As much as possible. Okay. I'm going to lay that right there. I'm going to put some buttermilk in it. flour in there because I got a little bit too much buttermilk. Okay. I actually don't like to, I'm going to get my roller too. Cut out like biscuits or roll my bread on my countertops. Um, it's wood, and I don't know, it's just harder to get off, you know. I'd rather do it on my granite countertop over there on the island. But I need to be near the stove right here, so but we're going to do this anyway. We'll try to get these pretty thin. Keep a little bit of flour on them because what I want to happen is when these go in, I want it to kind of thicken up a little bit. And then I'm going to go through and I'm going to add my chicken back. I am definitely not a gourmet cook by no means. But I do try to enjoy it more than I did, you know, even when my kids were younger. I didn't know how to cook, but okay. I roll these out, and they're pretty thin. Oops, I dropped it. They're pretty thin, and I'm just going to dump it in there. And what happens is it'll go down to the bottom, and when the dumplings are actually done, they will rise to the top. And that's when we can, it's going to take me a minute. See? It's just little squares, and I dropped it again. Okay. Now, I personally like the you know, the bigger dumplings. Larry doesn't like it. But either way, it's just good to eat. So good to eat on a cold old winter day with ice everywhere. If tell me what you guys make on cold winter days like this, with or without power. You know, if you guys are out of power right now, I'm sorry. I really hate to hear that, but just leave down in the comments below what you guys do on cold days, what kind of food you make. I just finished up a chocolate cake. I did a video on that. You guys will see that as well. You know, this cutting's for the birds. So, what am I doing? I'm kind of tearing it. Okay. when I get these in there, I'm actually going to put some herbs in. I'm going to see what I can find that I've got. I know I'm going to do salt and pepper, of course. We'll see what I can find. I have all kinds of stuff up there, so I've heard of people putting thyme and rosemary, and I don't even know. I don't think I have any of that, but I actually had the plant of both, and they both died on me. So right now, I've actually started oregano. I've got chives and cilantro and basil. I'm starting at my windowsill, and I'm hoping that this year goes a little bit better than last year as far as my herbs. Didn't do so well there. And I'm new to the herbs anyway. It's just, I guess, a great big learning curve. And that's really what you need to do. You need to learn. Whether you, mess up pretty bad or not. If you mess up, oh well. Plan it again. Plan it over right then. And I couldn't at that time. Or do it again another year. Either way, keep trying for sure. Okay. I'm going to let that cook a little bit. While that's cooking, I'm going to get this up. And I'm going to separate my chicken from the bone. Most of it's already separated. But we're going to just try it a little bit. One thing about it for sure, that chicken and dumplings is a messy thing when you're making it, but it's so good. Okay. Let's turn that up a little bit. I actually cooked this in a crock pot yesterday, and we ate some for supper last night with garlic potatoes, and creamed corn. And I just took what was left and I put it in the pot this morning. And I have been cooking it for the broth. I actually saved the broth from yesterday out of the crock pot. And if you come across the skin, I don't put that in there. You can put that to the side. You're just going to have to feel and get all the bones out that you can. But anyway, I put the broth in a pot that I had from yesterday. And put the chicken back in there. And I let it simmer. I've let it simmer all day long. And I've got a really good broth to make my chicken and dumplings. Whoa, that's hot. I try to use as much of everything as possible. I try not to waste anything. I don't know about you guys, but we eat leftovers quite a bit. With those potatoes, I will most likely make potato cakes. Or we'll actually just reheat and eat them just like that. But a lot of times with my potatoes, I will make potato cakes. I don't know if y'all have ever ate any potato cakes. They're delicious. My grandma used to make them all the time, and I love them, and so does Larry. Um, skin. Mm. Now I'm also going to add some milk to this. I'm making quite a bit. Ouch. Man, it's hot. But I'm going to let this get a little bit. Oh yeah, that's looking really good. I'm not going to add a lot, but enough that I guess I should have let this cool off a little bit before I decided to do a video. A lot of people just make chicken and dumplings with just breast. I don't. I use everything. Dark meat, white meat. It doesn't matter. And it makes it better. Gives it a different flavor. Oops. Oh, shit. Excuse me. Y'all heard me say this word. And dropped a bone. I had to get it. Okay. All right. There you go, guys. That's it. Okay, guys. That's it for today. Really quick cooking lesson of how to make chicken and dumplings. Please like this video and subscribe. And if you'd like to donate to my channel, I would really appreciate it. I'll leave everything in the description below. And thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you again next time. Bye.